My name is Linda Guy. I'm the Rosarian here at Bellingrath Gardens, south of Mobile. I've been here for over 30 years, just growing roses. Okay, Bellingrath Gardens is located outside of Mobile on the coast of Alabama, or near the coast anyway, and it's a 65-acre garden established by Walter D. Bellingrath and his wife Bessie. It started out as a fishing camp getaway for them to get away from the stress, and then after they toured some gardens in Europe, they thought, well, we'd like to do that here. So they started bringing down azaleas and camellias mostly to start with, and planting them throughout the gardens to create a garden spot as a getaway. They eventually opened the gardens to the public in 1932 before they built the house that's here now. The house here now was built in 1935, and they moved down here as their permanent residence. The rose garden itself was put in the same year as the house. So the rose garden is not as old as the rest of the gardens either. Mr. Bellingrath designed the rose garden himself. He was on, he had a love-hate relationship with his landscape architect. They would often get into arguments. So one time he was on the outs with the architect. The roses arrived, they had to be planted, so he pulled off his Rotary Club pin and said, here, do it in this shape. So the rose garden then got designed in the shape of the Rotary Club emblem, which is a wheel, which is what we have out here now. And it's privately owned. Mr. Bellingrath set up a foundation before his death so that the gardens could continue. A lot of people may think it's owned by the state, but it's not. It's a privately owned garden. We have 65 acres landscape. The entire estate is close to 1,000 acres, but 65 acres are landscaped. We're opened every day of the year except for Thanksgiving and Christmas. We have a fabulous Christmas show in the wintertime as well. Okay, the rose garden, the first bloom of the rose garden, which a lot of people consider the best because of the actual quantity of the blooms, is usually the latter part of April. It can vary a little bit with weather, but usually the third week of April is a really good time for roses. But what a lot of people don't realize is that as fall comes in, the nights cool down, fall roses can be really great too. In the spring, I always say you get quantity. In the fall, you get quality. It's like the roses are so relieved to get out of the heat that they just outdo themselves when they perform. You don't get as many at one time, but you get better blooms, better individual blooms at that time.